Hey everyone, this is Suresh from Mind is a Monkey coming at you with another episode of Let's Check Out Some Diecast. In today's video, we are going to be checking out the vintage racing assortment. So this started earlier this year, 2024. This started in Walmart's where we saw the Porsche mini series, right? A really cool set of six cars where the sixth one was supposed to be the Chase. There was a lot of initial speculation about the sixth one being like factory recalled, but then finally after a few rounds of speculation, Lambley Group kind of clarified that it was indeed going to be a Chase, and that's why limited quantities. That's why the fewer and fewer members were finding it and everything. So that was in Walmart at least. This was a GRT81 assortment. Okay, so fast forward a few months into the future, this one was not a Walmart exclusive as we had initially anticipated, because this series, this particular Vintage Racing Club series, kind of started showing up in 7-Eleven shippers, and then it started making appearances in Kroger shippers and Mayer chain of stores, right? So in those stores, it is the assortment becomes HRT81. So I think GRT is something like that's like specific to Walmart, or maybe they had something going on there. So I also want to give a shout out to my local buddy Jordan Bilgo, who was kind enough to score this Chase, and he just like handed it to me. So thank you, Jordan. It's great to have cool friends like you in this hobby. And I've said this once, I will say it again, and I'll probably be saying it many more times in the future. Friends are what make this hobby very interesting, right? Kind of like when we start looking at all our fellow collectors as friends, and when we are being on the lookout for them, it kind of like makes this hobby very fulfilling and very interesting, right? Because you kind of like cull out any sense of competition or anything, and it's about being able to build sets together, finish sets together, and build your collection, right? So that's pretty cool. So thank you once again, Jordan, for scoring this piece and letting me have it. Thank you so much. So without further delay, let's jump right ahead into checking these models out. So first, before we start checking the individual models, I wanted to take a moment and look at the card art. It's like raceway, like a Grand Prix circuit, and we have Vintage Racing Club. It's almost like at the finish line with the checkered flag being waved and everything. So it's got a packed. The stands are packed with audience, and let's quickly skim the cars in this assortment. So we have some beautiful looking cars. A 1954 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL, a 1955 Corvette, the BMW 2002, a 1971 Lamborghini Miura SV, 1971 Porsche 911, and the 1967 Camaro, which happens to be the Chase in the series. All right. Okay, so let me set the camera down and let's open this up. So this is the 1954 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. So these are, retail priced at about $3 a pop. But the more recent assortment, which is like Vintage Racing 2, I have seen it, being sold for $3.99. So this is at the Mayer chain of stores. So I found that was like $1 more. So I'm like waiting for that assortment to show up in other stores, right? So so at that price point, you get all these nice details on the headlamps, the taillights, and everything, right? So it's more than your Buck Pop mainline, but lesser than your premium Real Riders kind of production line, right? So so that's what. So going back to what I said, so at this price point, Mattel kind of like gives you all these headlight details, and all these graphics and everything. 300 SL, so pretty cool for a number one car there. At number two, we have the 1955 Corvette. I'm also trying to identify some of the deco that we have here. So this one's got Firestone, and I'm not able to read the other one. Oh, that's just a Corvette. Yep, that's Chevrolet, right? Yep, I think that's gonna be a Chevrolet. Yep. Hopefully someone can clarify that for me. So, but net, a pretty cool looking 55 Corvette. Nice details on the grille there. So, racing stripes. There we have the 55 Corvette. At number three is a model that I dig this model a lot, right? I have a lot of BMW 2002s in my collection, like from the first editions and the mainline editions and everything. So just one second. Just trying to get this out off camera. So there we have the BMW 2002. I really dig this car. It's very beautiful in its execution and those colors, right? So pretty cool. The number two, and these wheels. I think these wheels kind of became very famous with the what was the series? It was a wagon series, right? So ever since then, I think Mattel has been heavily using these wheels, especially for the $3 a pop production line, right? So which is these which is this semi premiums kind of line, right? So those wheels are looking pretty cool in there. So there we have at number three a BMW 2002. At number four, we have a pretty cool Lamborghini Miura SV. So I think in Lamborghini, the SV stands for Super Veloce. So there we have the Lamborghini Miura. I have a friend, Santosh Karunakaran, who's a big fan of this particular Lamborghini Miura casting. His wallpapers, so much that his computer wallpapers are the Lamborghini Miuras, and he has 1:18 auto art castings of Lamborghini Miura. The models of Lamborghini Miura. So I ended up picking a couple of Lamborghini Miuras for my friend. So this is number four in this series, a Lamborghini Miura. Okay, nice details. P400 SV. So that's probably, the technical name for the engine along with the Super Veloce designation. So let's set that right there. Let me zoom the camera out just a little bit. And at number five, we have a beautiful vintage 1971 Porsche 911. That green is looking really sharp on the Porsche. So 71 for the ear. And it's got a lot of cool deco here, right? I read Goodyear, I read Bilstein, I read Sparkle. Yep, pretty cool. So yeah, so circling back, we also have Bilstein on the Beamer, and there's something on the Lamborghini. I'm not sure if what kind of Coney. Yeah, so that's Coney, and I am not able to see what that is. All right, okay, too bad. So at number five, we have the Porsche. Nice details on the headlights, very similar to the Mercedes we saw earlier. It's nice. And let's see if they have Hot Wheels 71 911. So that's literally like the model, right? So, Um, uh, you may have seen me making that comment in the RLC party cars, but it's really nice when the Hot Wheels team gets creative with all these tail plates, right? All right. At number 6 is the beautiful 1967 Chevy Camaro, which is also the chase in the series. Lot of beautiful deco on that car. So let's open this up. Let's check this guy out. And the kick is that it has a moving part in it. Because the 67 Camaro originally had an opening hood, but as production costs became high and Mattel had some challenges keeping the retail value of the car at $1, they kind of like created new toolings for the 67 Camaro. And there are some more recent versions where the 67 Camaro does not have an opening hood, but I think they went back to this tooling considering that this is the $3 semi-premium line. So it's nice. One of the biggest regrets that collectors had was when the 67 Camaro came out as a super treasure hunt. I'm going to say probably 5-6 years ago. It came out in a beautiful, stunning candy red with fiery decal and everything. But unfortunately, it did not have the tooling with the opening hood. So, that was kind of a letdown. So I'm pretty happy that this particular chase has an opening hood. So that's nice. So let's check out the racing stripes. The number 84, Edelbrock. And for deco, we have Bell, Goodyear, Edelbrock, Comfy. Is that right? Am I reading that right? Comp. Yep. Comp and Coney for, deco. So pretty cool. Net. I'm like really glad and thankful to Jordan that I've been able to add this to the collection. So pretty cool looking Camaro there. So there we have the six cars of the Vintage Racing Club Part 1, because Part 2 is showing up in stores. And I do not know yet if there's like a chase version. Maybe something I should find out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What is your favorite model in this series? So my top favorites are going to be the 67 Camaro and the BMW 2002, followed by the Lamborghini Miura. Those would be my top 3. Pretty much, even though I'm a sucker for Porsches, this is like a pretty strong mix for competition. So let me know what are your top favorites in this assortment. Let me know in the comments. Till I meet you guys next time, this is Suresh signing off. Rock on and stay awesome, everyone. Bye.